Yo, what's up, people? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I want to welcome everybody to the Laid Back and Chill podcast, season 1, episode 1. I'm James. This is my guy, Greg.
What up,
And
though?
what's going on, people? What's going on? As you know, this is a new podcast, episode 1, first one. And a lot of times, like, we see a lot of podcasts or whatever, and a lot of times we don't really know who nobody is. We learning, like we understanding who somebody is. Well, the reason why I asked my guy to do this podcast because, we think alike. We talk about some of the same stuff. And what I like about us, we laid back and chill guys. Like we about being great fathers, great men, and leaving a legacy and doing something dope. And we all know, like, a couple of real people. It ain't like a lot of real people. So, it's always kind of cool to connect to somebody that think like you, open to things, open to doing things a certain way, and really leaving a mark on this world. So, when I talked to my guy, he was like, yeah, I'm cool with it. I saw him doing his own thing, and I was doing my own thing. And I'm like, man, we need to get together and do some shit.
Right.
And, he hit me and said shit. And it just was like, just the support that he was giving my podcast I was doing, and just the communication, just us sending each other stuff and talking and just, seeing each other, running into each other at different points of life.
Right.
I remember running into you when our kids went to the same school. I remember running into you playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I was busting your ass that day. And I remember, us, being married guys, doing, family stuff, being great dads, and just, doing dope stuff. And just, seeing that each other doing something and trying to leave a mark, that's kind of dope. So, I'm glad we doing this podcast. We going to show y'all, we going to introduce, we going to talk about everything. And we going to give it from our 100% take and how we really feel and stuff we passionate about. Like, you going to see that. So you're going to see two laid back, and, the name fit us for real because we both laid back and chill and cool and just, we going to talk our shit. So, welcome.
doubt.
What's going on, man? What
Oh,
you got
nothing
to say, my
much.
brother?
Nothing much. I appreciate, the opportunity to be on the podcast here. Like, this is my first time doing it in a studio setting, which the studio is dope.
Yeah.
And, great staff and everything. Right now, I'm just chilling all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always the laid back person. I get that. It comes to me honest from my father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same person. You see me, you see him type of thing. But just maintaining, just trying to, stay safe in this pandemic still. Raise 3 boys into men,
That's what's up.
So, that's just about it. So much, and just try to keep your mental together
Yeah.
during these times because it's rough.
Yeah, recipe to your pops. Man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No doubt. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, that's the one thing that I always respected about you, man. Like, you was always you. In school, you was always you. Seeing, like, you on social media was you. Seeing you in person, it was you. And it's just like, that's always dope when all that stuff can match up for a person. That's how you know somebody is authentic and they real and they who they say they is.
Right.
When you see it, because you could be this way at work, but you ain't this way at home. Or you're this way at home, but you ain't this way at the gym or playing sports.
Right,
it's
right,
like,
right.
let it all match up. Like, you
Right.
could have different qualities about yourself. You could like different things, but,
Yeah.
be who you are.
Yeah. Same with you. You the same guy all around from growing up.
Man, for real.
I went to Hutchins for a minute,
Yeah.
for a year, middle school. Then just you was the same person then to the high school and everything. So it's good to see people like that. You don't see people just switch up, and you always been the same. And see you at the club or a little event that we had. What up? And we kick it. It's not no hey and keep it moving because you see people like that.
You see a lot of people when you try to cut their ass off. All right, man, I got it. Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, but it was just always been 100, with us when we, link up or even just passing. So, But I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Like, man, I definitely want to do that. And like I said, just us doing this podcast, and you know, I got another podcast. Tell them the name of your podcast.
We have
Yeah, I don't wanna
the
fuck it.
cheap liquor and pain pill
Okay.
podcast that we've been on the longest hiatus break. So it's like life happens.
That's normal.
You know,
man. It
life
can happen.
happens, but we're trying to get it back because folks been asking about
Yeah,
it.
y'all gonna get it back. Y'all gonna get it
Yeah.
back. Like, and that's one thing. Like, if you ain't doing podcasts, you probably don't understand. But it's that shit like being a rapper. Like you going through your stages where you gotta pass. It feel like you passing out flyers.
Yeah.
It feel like you, hey man, watch this. Hey, do this. It feel like you really on the streets, like
Yeah.
really promoting and trying to get somebody to look at stuff. Like you don't even see that no more, barely. Like
Right.
remember, you couldn't go to the club without motherfucker giving you flyers. Hey, you got the car. It's 20 niggas. Like you, like whoa, you feeling like, hold on, bro, come on, stop, man. One or two motherfuckers.
Yeah, or you driving and you got your windshields full of
Man, you come
flyers.
out after the club, you
Yeah.
already ready to kick it with Shorty and go do what you gonna do, and you gotta throw all these damn cars off your shit.
Right.
But
right.
that shit was crazy, man. Those are the old, now we say old days.
Yeah.
That's
where we
crazy.
are.
Yeah, I'm saying old days. That's fucked
That's
up.
the old days, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it was footwork.
Mm-hmm.
It was footwork for people.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine if podcasting was back then. It would have been footwork.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's like one of my
Footwork.
biggest things. I'm not the biggest regret or whatever person. I acknowledge certain stuff. I understand certain stuff. But man, if I would have like, when I saw Joe doing what he was doing,
Mhm.
that's when I should have. Because I actually, that's one of the times where it kind of hit me like, man, you could do that.
Mhm.
Like, you funny. You do that type of shit. Like, that'd be cool. Like, and I just was like, damn. If I, now thinking back, like if I would have started then, where would I be now?
Oh, yeah, most
Because I
definitely.
work hard. Like, when I set a goal or when I'm setting up to do something, I'm going to do that shit.
Mhm.
Like, I'm passionate about what I'm doing, especially, and the stuff I don't, I know I got to push myself on certain stuff. That's all we could do is just make ourselves better by
Right.
pushing ourselves. Like even like on Insecure, when it was time she was looking in the mirror, like, hey, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
do
yeah,
this.
the pep talk.
Yeah, the pep talk. Hey, man, I feel like everybody, whether you know you doing it, you doing the pep talk at times.
Oh, yeah.
It's times you grab that piece of cake and you like, oh, shit, I shouldn't eat. I'm eating this shit.
Exactly.
It's time where you say, man, I should go home. But,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
but ain't no going home, man.
Yeah, been
Especially
there,
after
done
you
that.
got that picture or that text, you like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
I'll be better tomorrow, man.
Right.
Like,
absolutely.
like it's just like, nah, I gotta do that. Like, but it's just like certain things, you know, you gotta be better and do better, and you know, you gotta do. But
Most definitely.
yeah, but that's what I liked about, you know, seeing each other pass and just really coming up with the podcast. And you know, I'm doing the Wild That's Crazy podcast, and you know, if you watch that podcast, I appreciate you, but this ain't what you getting here, people. This ain't what you getting here, people. Like, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's all me. But it's like the goal I have for that show or what I'm trying to bring for that show is no different than doing a comedy role, a drama role, or doing something passionate or something about. Like, you have so many dimensions to yourself. If you the type of person I am, like, I like a lot of different things. So, you know, and I see some kids looking on social media and be like, oh, Jay-Z doing this?
Mhm.
Or, you know, doing this? Like, how many people do you know doing more than one or two things?
Right.
It's really like, it's not a lot of motherfuckers out here that's really passionate about stuff and actually doing it and applying the pressure and really doing certain stuff. And we all have our moments where we get still, we got to work a little harder.
Mhm.
But I used to always think this was corny, but it do feel good when you reach where you're trying to reach, when you done work to get there.
Oh yeah, that should be the goal of everybody that's breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just working towards the goal of just being. You want to be comfortable
Mm-hmm.
because nobody just want to be complacent. Like, oh, I gotta figure out. And I have had that recently.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got to figure out how I got to do this. I got a senior
Yeah,
this year,
yeah.
and we all know seniors cost.
Man, tell me about it.
You know what I'm saying? So
Congratulations. Trust me,
yeah,
I know.
yeah. So that is a thing that you want to be comfortable in life, so you won't be to the point where you just working yourself to death, and you want to sit back and enjoy, have a retirement age, because the retirement age is what pushing back.
Man,
now
they keep pushing that. I remember, I think our grandfather, it was 62, 63.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit damn near 80. Like,
Right. So,
like it's just, that's crazy.
yeah, so it's a lot, and folks are really struggling trying to get to the the chicken, as we would say, and they gotta pay this, gotta pay that, and insurances, everything is up.
Man, when you just look back and look at the bills, it just be like, man, like, yeah.
Everything is up, but like you say, you trying to with this branding and get it to the point where you could just sit back and this is what you do.
And that's my goal. I'm telling y'all right now, remember this episode, we gonna get to it. This gonna be different. Like, this gonna be everything. This gonna be where you hit on real conversations and you fuck with it and you appreciate that shit. Like, you gonna respect where we coming from, because we two dope niggas and we just really care about making a difference and really being 100 with ourselves and with everybody around us. So,
Right.
How can you not respect that shit?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just the introduction. We didn't even get into
I'm telling you, man.
the topics. Like, what we talking about?
Man, here we go, man. So, man, if you used to be on that wild, that's crazy. This not it. Like, this, like when you went to church when you was a kid.
Right.
And you put on your best behavior and you did this and you did that. You made sure you looked right, you smelled good, you did this. That was grooming to help you be better and to understand when you're here, you have to carry yourself like you here.
Right.
You have to do certain things. And when you got older, you understood, hey, this is how I'm supposed to be in society.
Exactly.
I don't supposed to go to work and wild out and do this. I'm supposed to act like I'm in church.
Right.
Or if I'm going somewhere with my mother and I know I'm in the market, we know as little kids, don't be picking up shit if you don't got no money.
Conduct yourself accordingly.
Or you get the hand smacked or the pinch. So it's just like I said, that's why that's crazy. This right here is the Laid Back and Chill podcast. Welcome, bitches. We here.
Welcome.
But hey, how you doing, my brother?
Like I said, I'm I'm good. Just I had the little scare of COVID for the second time. Coming around. So, like I had it back in May.
Okay.
And then again, not recently, and it's just so weird that your smell and taste just goes in and out, right? So you freaking out. So it's almost like this stuff is like a kind of, it mess with your psyche.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't smell, I can't taste nothing, like.
That had to be scary as hell.
Yeah, do my house smell good? Do I smell good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just, you don't want to go around people because you don't know if you're going to get them sick.
Yeah.
But it was just from May to recent. It was like off and on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just dealing with that. I'm good. I'm got things going. Trying to become a better Greg.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like 2020, 2021 was just rough for everybody. So just like trying to put yourself back on track and put yourself back together. And plus, like I had a divorce in the pandemic, so
that's
kind of rough. So I'm a survivor.
That's
like what's that? What a Destiny Child song? Yeah, I'm a survivor right now. So but I'm fine. I'm here.
That's the most important thing, man. Like I tell people, man, like a lot of times, and that's why it's so important to have people around you. Let's say the barbershop people, ladies, the beauty salon people, and people you come across, even if you got something at work, it's good to come across them people that's going to push you and challenge you and just say, hey, man, like, come on, I believe in you.
Right.
I got this. Like, and that's one change and one thing in my growth I could say, one thing I took on is just being that OG, man, a young OG where it's just like, hey, young fella, you could do this. It's crazy saying it,
Yeah.
but it's just like, I can't imagine being a guy at my age or higher that really don't pull nobody to the side, that really don't try to give somebody some great advice, not be no yelling, forceful shit, but just on some, hey, young fella, you ever thought about doing it this way, or you ever, you think this would be cool, like just to have another option, like, or even if you challenge, like I got one guy at my job, and he a great young kid, but he don't apply himself, he don't work hard, and if you watching this, you know who you are. It's just like, you got talent, you got gifts, like you young. Don't be that kid that just do this and ain't taking care of business and just bullshitting every day and not taking stuff serious. Because, like, when the young guys come to my job, I try to tell them and just let them know the things I would want to hear or the things I would want my son to hear when they at work. Like, hey, you go to work and to set a standard and to do things in this type of way. And you're doing that not because you give a fuck about the company. You don't care. They don't care about us. We know that.
Right.
But you go there to be a better man, to be a better father, to be a better leader, and just to have those growth steps where you're taking stuff serious. Because as kids and younger, like we heard, hey, do this so when you get older you will do this. But those things as being a little kid, not sharing toys, or being selfish or doing those things, you have to correct those things at that moment.
Right.
And you gotta be on yourself and on each other. So it's kind of dope when somebody can point somebody out, or you can have that person in your life like that, because it can be lonely and stressful when it's just being you.
Oh, most definite.
And it's just like, hey, my brother. It's like, yeah, it's just crazy. So, man, football almost over, man. We watched the game a little bit before we did this.
Yeah.
What you thinking now?
It's spooky, man. Like, the games yesterday, right? All of them won by a field goal.
Yeah.
Today, field goal. But I thought with today's game that, Tom Brady was just going to be. He was Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But the Rams, they've been hungry for the past, couple of years, I would say. Yeah. We got one more tonight. Who is the
Bills?
Like, Bills Mafia Chiefs. So never know what Mahomes can bring out or whatever. They are great teams that are in these playoffs right now. So I don't even know who I would. Matt, we Detroit Lions. Yeah. Detroit, Matt Stafford was the quarterback for how many years? About 8?
No,
maybe more?
More than that, yeah. About probably like, don't give me that. I want to say 11 or 12.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
He up there.
Yeah, so I'm a root for him. It'll be great for the Rams to play in the Super Bowl at home.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Rams winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But like I said, I may be wrong, but it's just exciting to see him do his thing. Yeah. He beat Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, I feel all Lions fans should be rooting for him, man. I feel like, you should have more than the LA fans rooting for him. Detroit should definitely stand up, because that guy was fighting through some stuff.
Oh, yeah, he fought.
Like, he playing through all them injuries and just being there and being tough, never saying nothing bad. Like, he showed up and did his job for real. And he did more than that. He went above that. I mean, how many times you heard him say something? Or him get into it with a teammate? Like, yeah, you supposed to challenge your teammate, but you ain't never heard nobody really speaking bad on him.
Right. Because his focus, like, even though he had a tough time here, his focus was the next game. Is we going to be better. And then if the season was terrible, which all of them were.
Yeah, 16, 15.
Yeah. Okay, what we going to do next year? You know what I'm saying? So we can't be mad because he want to be better. That's just like a relationship. She not happy, you not happy, who leaving?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
That's that. Who you got? How you feeling about this?
Man, like, I want to go I want to go for Matthew. Like, I'm with Matthew all day, but if he go against Buffalo, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Man. You know my people in Buffalo, man.
Yeah.
But to see them lose will be incredible. I love y'all, but to see y'all lose and see y'all face, and especially if Matthew beat them, that's like bittersweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. We're gonna get out of here in a minute so we can see the rest of that game.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
who won that one, but
Yeah.
it's just I would between Buffalo and the Rams. Like
That'll be a good one because it'll be you're not seeing Brady or you're not seeing Green Bay and the same old teams.
Yeah.
But Cincinnati.
Yeah. Even if they get Mahomes in there, that's gonna be a dope Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'll be a dope Super Bowl.
Man, yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. But I'm looking like whoever win between them two, I guess I'm straight
But
with
the
that.
Bengals though too, man.
Man, Joe Burrow, man, that guy different, man. Like like everything. It's rare that you see the draft, all that draft shit, and all them saying this and saying that. And it's good to see the ones that really turn out like they said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I felt like with him, it's a couple of guys they got right. Where it's like, man, he's a great leader. He's tough. He's durable. He want to win. He going to be in the gym. Like, everything about him is true. Especially when they said the cool shit. Like, have you ever listened to his interviews?
I saw the one yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, did he play? Because he was just so he was cool.
Man.
I mean, it's like a guy that could just walk and like, hey, what's up? Like
Easy.
Yeah.
Man, that
Joe
guy
cool.
different, man. And then like that interview, he just gave, and just to hear him talk, like when he wore the little buffs or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this guy different. And then like it's good to see the one, like the ones who pretending or they trying to come across.
It's rehearsed.
Yeah, it's not really who the hell they is, but to me, I always felt like real people know real people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to feel out. You don't have to. Once you come around each other, talk, vibe, you gonna get it right away.
Right.
It ain't gonna be nothing you gotta work for. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's just gonna flow natural. But
yeah,
but that's the thing. So Super Bowl party, man. I'm mad all this shit going on because it's like I wanted to. Can't even do a Super Bowl party now.
But
can't,
they here.
They gonna be here.
They gonna be here.
I'm probably just gonna go get me some hookah by myself and just.
Bro, I haven't been to a Super Bowl party in a long time.
No, they don't exist no more.
Yeah, but they
There's
have
certain people that have.
Well,
them,
we had last year, the year before, and
Yeah.
then, with me, I would say my last past 5 years was rough for me. So it wasn't, I had to get my head straight. It wasn't time for me to go
to worry about no damn Super Bowl.
No
party.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, fuck the
I'm
Super
up here
Bowl.
fighting. I'm up here fighting to save.
Yeah.
But I think I don't have no problem with being at home.
Yeah. I love being at home.
I don't have no problem with watching it because you can hear it.
You can hear it. You can pay attention. You don't gotta be like, hey, what just
Hey,
happened?
the DJ, you like, man, they about to, or you want to see the commercials.
Yeah.
You want to see the commercials.
You want to laugh at the
wanna
commercials.
laugh. But I can, I would say this. I wouldn't mind going to one because I know the fellas going to, hey, we going to, X, Y, and Z. Or even if somebody just had a small gathering.
Small gathering ain't bad,
Yeah, that'll be fine. But we can't, L.A. going to be off the chain, with the parties. You got the,
You already know.
You already, the Super Bowl halftime show.
And all them gonna be there.
The halftime Super Bowl show is a concert.
Man, yeah, that's a concert.
It's a big concert, a big name. So, but it'll be good to go to a party. I see. Maybe my brother might throw something or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows, bro?
Yeah, but I remember the good old Super Bowl parties where you had everybody there, everybody drinking.
Right.
I ain't like you said. I can't remember the last time I was at one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit, I remember it's been. Well, I one time I worked on the Super Bowl day. Never in history would do it again. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But I'm like, man, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to be the adult.
Hey.
Man, I said, man, matter of fact, I damn near left on the road, was heading there, turned around like, I can't do this shit, man.
I'm going to tell you this. The last time I went somewhere was to, I think it was Nikki's.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a party thrown by, I think, 92.3. So
Okay.
we knew it wasn't going to be a younger crowd. So me and my brother and I went. And, you know, we ordering food, we sitting down watching the game, but it was just so much distraction that we was like, never again. That's what I'm saying. You know, the music playing and
man, you chilling. You worried about partying. You ain't worried about no game.
Right.
Like that's the last thing on your all you. This what you gonna do? You gonna be
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Then go back to doing what you was doing. And if you look like a dickhead if you just literally sitting here just watching the game. Like
So we like, you know, we trying to really. I forgot who was playing that year, but it was like it was bad outside too.
Okay.
It was bad. I can't remember. I had to ask him, but
it wasn't a Super Bowl that was here.
No.
Okay.
No, Super Bowl that was here. It was cold as hell.
Cold as hell. I ain't even want to go to no parties.
No.
I was like, I think we end up supposed to go to one party. I don't remember what we did that night because we were supposed to go down there. We got dressed. We went down there. But I think it was one of them days. You know how you go to the club. You be like, man, we about to go do this, go that. See that line or the vibe ain't right. You be like, man, we out, man.
Yeah.
And like, we out this motherfucker.
But yeah, it would be, you know, the food, drinks,
and
watching a good game.
Point, man.
Yeah.
And just sitting there talking to somebody, catching up with somebody, and just laughing at the commercials. Like, the commercials be dope as hell. You be wanting to hear the commercials.
But you know what's crazy? That it's a lot of ladies now that's so into football.
Hell yeah. I loved that started being cool for a long time, especially when we was coming up. Women watched it, but they didn't watch it like now. It wasn't all the parties and all the other stuff going on like it is now. So it's just
they know some of them know more than we probably know about football. And you play football.
Hell yeah.
But you know, and it's dope though. I like it. I love it. I'm here for it.
Hell yeah. I'm definitely down for it. Yeah, that shit crazy. But that's like that that Brittany Renner shit when they was I was looking at a podcast. I'm mad I can't forget what podcast it was. Mm-hmm. But they was talking about Brittany Renner going to talk to Deion.
Oh, Deion, yep. Hey.
And I was just like, I didn't get like, I was trying to understand people's point of view. I know mine, but it's just like, it was crazy to me to hear like these, like it was probably like 3 out of 4 that was just like, fuck this whole mean, what's she talking to your kids for? How is that good? How is that? And that just let me know like, this the times we in, where you don't think that's a good thing. Like it ain't about her being a video girl, writing a book, or being whatever. It's about her teaching them, telling them what the women look for, what women to look out for, or to look at and understand.
Right.
So it's just like, what better person than somebody who wrote the book and mess with some of the top names.
And who currently was doing that.
And I guarantee you could still get a lot of these celebrity dudes now. If a lot of them probably ain't in her DM.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I thought that was crazy, and I thought like, man, it's the times we in.
She was real with it.
Yeah, like I thought that shit was dope, but you know, this generation look at shit different than what we look at. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say this generation; it's just some people look at it like that.
It's just life lessons, man,
and that's all it is.
Yeah.
So, like, I wanted to talk about traveling, but it's like since all this shit going on. Man, it's like
people still making a way though.
Man, people still going places.
They still doing. They packing all their things and they out here. Man, I would like to.
Me too. I would like to do some, but it's just like the numbers can't be crazy. Like if it's cool, it's cool. Like, cause I don't see us going to 0 no time soon.
No, I think this is probably going to be partially our new norm.
You think so?
Like the cold.
Because I was thinking probably 2-3 years, but you think this would just be like
like the Omicron. It's like, oh, my throat is sore. Oh, you got it.
Oh.
So it's like it's gonna be like the new flu or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have a season or something like that.
Yeah.
But I will admit that I have been places last year. Went to, well, of course I had to go to Florida to see about my dad.
Okay.
Then I had to go back like some months later to bury my dad because cancer just went through, like we just found out.
Yeah.
And it just went through like boom. So I did that. I went to Atlanta and I went to Houston.
Yeah.
Those were just leisure, Atlanta and Houston. So, follow the protocols and all that stuff, have my vitamins, sea moss, just to try to stay away from getting all, sickly. But it was good to get out, but I would really like to go outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
But you go outside the U.S., you got to worry about
Doing
if I'm going to be stuck,
Mm-hmm.
because.
Well, they're going to tell me I can't come over here. I got to stay 2 weeks over here or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But
shit.
traveling would be, it's good. And, I would like to do it more, get some, some stamps in the port. So.
Tell me,
that's
yeah, with me, like I definitely want to, travel and do things, and I definitely want to travel. Like it's a couple places I want to go, but I just don't feel comfortable with numbers being crazy. And
right, and you got a newborn.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel comfortable, and that's what I was saying about me being around him and just wearing a mask. Like I don't think I'm not gonna stop wearing no mask around him because just like. Washing my hands, like I literally wash my hands every 5 seconds I'm around them. So and I wear the mask and everything, and it's just like it's a number. Like with these numbers, nah, I can't even do it. But I ain't gonna lie, if it get down to where it's low, look, man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to travel, make sure I'm healthy, make sure I'm putting myself in a position, and if because if I travel, I definitely got to get the vaccine and do everything. And I already do everything I can do to prevent it already. But, I definitely want to do that. So, so far as like traveling, like who's some people that you like traveling with? Or what's some of your favorite destinations?
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
I never did a guy trip.
You never did a guy trip?
Never did a guy trip. When I was supposed to do a guy trip. This was in 2019. Actually, Jonte had a group. It was called Fellas We Out.
Okay.
So they did a cruise. They actually went a couple of days early to Miami, so I know that was fun.
Yeah.
This was around the time Nip died.
Okay.
So,
rest in peace, Nip.
Yeah, rest in peace
to your
Nip.
pops.
I was in the hospital for a week. And I couldn't make it. The doctor said you cannot travel because I had COVID before COVID. This is 2019 March.
Yeah.
Pneumonia in both lungs, acute upper respiratory, asthma got bad, the flu. Dang. Yeah, so I couldn't do nothing, bro. So unfortunately I didn't make that. But now, that the man that I'm becoming, I would like to. I think I would enjoy going on a trip with a woman.
Yeah.
More,
Yeah.
What guy wouldn't want to go on a trip? Beautiful lady, y'all looking good. You on the beach. She looking good in her swimsuit. Of course, you got to get your camera phone out. You got to take the phone pictures for her. You got to be her personal photographer.
Yeah.
And I think that will be my thing, like from here on out. And I can sprinkle in a little, some guy trips every once in a while, but preferably on a beach somewhere with a nice woman.
I feel you.
And destination wise, Bahamas was I've been to the Bahamas. I've just been there twice, but the twice, to some people that's like a lot of times, but it's nice.
See, you been twice. Some
Yeah,
people
man,
ain't never
twice.
been
Yeah,
nowhere.
they never been twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the Bahamas.
Mhm.
The Bahamas was dope. The natives friendly, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, just when I go out of town or
Mhm.
something, I try to eat what you know they
What they
are,
eat. What everybody
yeah,
eat.
what
That's
they
it.
are
Yeah.
accustomed to eat. Not going. Why would you go out of town to go get chicken strips or
Yeah, yeah,
I want a
yeah,
hamburger? You know, like
yeah.
going to New Orleans, like I want some chicken strips. No,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
so
you want to go to Popeyes?
yeah, so
You don't
that's
want
my
no
thing.
seafood. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's crazy.
people gotta learn how to adjust and live.
Yeah. I mean, I like what you said about the traveling with a woman. I've never really done that.
Hmm.
I've never really like. It was things I wanted to do,
Hmm.
things I planned on do, but never got around to it. Like me, I love the guy trips. See, I love the guy trips because I don't have to hear. Like, look at this. We should do this and do that. Like it's like being at home on the road.
Yeah,
And it's like, don't get me wrong. You wanna like I'm not gonna say I never had the woman to do that with because I have. I
hmm
just never did it. It's one of the things I feel short on. But it's just like with the guys, it's just like more. It's a vacation for me.
right.
It's time to relax and I'm home all the time. I'm a homebody and then I'm doing this and it's just like I work hard. I want to go do this and not have to feel like I'm doing this or doing that. But with the right with the right woman, and the point I'm in my life right now,
hmm
I definitely wouldn't mind doing it. I actually want to do it.
Yeah,
So, but that's one of them things where it depends on the woman, the time, and I meet the woman that I wouldn't mind doing that with. I do that shit.
yeah.
You gotta meet that woman. Like
Yeah,
that's
it
a
is.
big
It's
thing.
yeah. I think it's healthy to do a guy trip too. Just
Hell
like because
yeah.
women they do girls trip. I think girls trip more than we
See,
do guy
but
trip.
you want to know the funny thing about that? It seems like ain't no scene. The guys' trips go better because it ain't no drama on the guys' trip. No knock on you,
hey,
ladies,
if it's
but
5 of us going, 5 of us will be there.
man,
Or 10 of us will
the
be
money gonna be ready.
Yeah.
The trip gonna be planned. The only thing we might not do, or we might not do at last minute, is packing our bag.
there. Oh yeah.
That's the only thing you gonna have to be like on the man about, unless he a late person. But it's gonna
Mhm.
be like, man, you pack your bag. I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm a mix of the early and the late because I like to have, the main thing ready, and then I like to put my little things that I know I need,
Mhm.
but I still need around the house until I go on the trip. So it's like certain things I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get the main things ready, then the last minute, like the bath and stuff, or certain things, I'm gonna make sure I do that last, or the
Mhm.
last couple of this or that. So yeah, but like I do want to do, I do want to do the woman trip. I like with the woman, like,
Right.
but it's like I got to get to that point and get the woman, and I'm with that. But yeah, with the guys, I just prefer that shit because it just be dope.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dope. I just like. I guess with me,
Mhm.
I'm always like that relationship type of dude, right?
Ain't nothing, yeah.
But when you're in a relationship, you gotta have that space, like give her space,
Yeah.
some time, and you get that as well, the reciprocation.
No, that's a fact.
But the women are the ones, they are traveling.
Mhm.
They travel.
Mhm.
They do their thing.
Yeah.
Some of us, no, but the
I'm
women,
doing this, I'm doing
they
that.
going to Greece, they going to the Maldives, all them good places. Though.
Mhm.
That's why I like the dope places like that.
Man,
Yeah.
that's something I really want to do. That's something I really want to do, and I plan on doing these next couple of years. Like I'm definitely doing that this
Yeah.
year. And well, man, it's the end, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
Episode 1, season 1. Thank you guys. Thank you, my brother.
Hey, no doubt, bro.
We're gonna keep
I
doing this,
appreciate it, yeah.
and we're gonna keep putting out some fire shit for y'all and just enjoying these conversations. So till next week, make sure y'all wash your hands, be safe, put out that good
Absolutely.
energy, man. Put out that good vibe.
Love on your people.
Love your people and have fun, man. Like make the most out of it. Thank you guys. Peace.
Peace.
I don't know what the fuck that.